I want to talk to you guys today about something that's really important. It's very, very important, okay? And this message is not for the old boomers, okay? I mean, maybe there's some of you out there that actually want to hear this, but it's not for the older generation. It's for the younger generation. We have to learn from our fathers and grandfathers' mistakes. If we don't learn from their mistakes, we will do as they have done, and we will deliver a society to our children and grandchildren that's shittier than the one we have today. More oppressive, less prosperous, and more degenerate. So we have to learn from their mistakes. And one of their greatest mistakes, guys, is this idea or this just belief, and I don't even think it's happening consciously. I think that these people have been trained and programmed since they were children to think about the world in a very adolescent way. They've been trained to think of the government as their parents and as themselves as the children. And they're always looking to saviors in the government to fix their problems. That's how they perceive it. It's never you that has to get up and stand up for what's right in your community. It's you have to elect the right politician. It's never you that has to stand up for what's right in your country. It's you have to elect the right president. And the lesser of two evils is always a good and fine choice. Okay? And these ideas have pacified our parents and demasculated our parents, guys. Pacified and demasculated our parents. And look, this message is for men, okay? The men. Those of you who care about family, about country, about patriotism, about freedom of religion, freedom of choice, who are willing to be bold and take a stand and take some risk and take some action. Guys, we have to stop falling for the tricks. We have to stop falling for the greatest lie. And the greatest lie is you have two teams to choose from. Pick the one that is the lesser of two evils. Do you guys understand that this is the devil's greatest trick? Because the devil can take two people and can make one as extreme as humanly imaginable. And as long as he just makes the other just a little less extreme, then you willingly and voluntarily promote your own slavery. Instead of comparing these politicians to the ideal, you're comparing a devil to another devil. And guys, we see this all the time, okay? We saw it with Trump. Trump doesn't give a damn about the Constitution or the Bill of Rights or freedom. Doesn't give a damn about it, okay? The guy doesn't even understand it. Rand Paul does. But his jokes aren't as good, okay? His jokes are he's unelectable. Guys, you need to get over this bullshit about being unelectable. It's a trick that they play on us. It's a trick that they play on us to elect our inferiors to rule over us. We're seeing this in California. You've got this psychopathic tranny running for governor. And you have Christian conservatives actually considering voting for a degenerate, disgusting, psychopathic man who's cut off his genitals, or maybe he hasn't cut them off yet, but wants to cut off his own penis and puts on a dress every day and gets breast implants. And you don't realize this person is as deranged as a person could possibly be. Guys, we need to stop going in for people that don't have our best interest in mind. we need to start having some ideals and sticking to them. And if there's nobody to elect, there's nobody to elect. If the person who stands up for ideals gets 10 votes, then make damn sure that one of those 10 votes is your ass voting for them. Because it has to start somewhere, guys. Freedom has to start somewhere. And until we start choosing freedom, we won't have it. Don't tolerate these asshole Republicans who are tiptoeing around this issue of lockdowns and vaccines and forced masking. Don't tolerate these assholes, these cowards. We need men who refuse to go along with this garbage. We need men who take radical stances against the tyranny. And until the men start standing up and taking those extreme stances, we won't get anywhere. Some of you guys don't like extremists. Guess what? Thomas Jefferson was as extremist as you could possibly get. All of our forefathers were. They were an extreme deviation away from the status quo. But they stood for extreme righteousness and extreme freedom. And in a lot of ways, well, actually, absolutely, Jesus was also an extremist, guys. I mean, as hardcore of an extremist as probably you could possibly get. Now, Hitler was an extremist, but what's the difference, guys? Hitler was an extremist pushing mass murder, oppression, tyranny, and chaos. The status quo is going in that direction, guys. It's going in the Hitler direction, not the Jesus direction. Not the Thomas Jefferson direction. We need to go extreme. On the side of peace, justice, the Bill of Rights, liberty, human rights, individual rights. The non-aggression principle. Not allowing mob rule to violate the rights of the individual, which are inherent and which are our birthright, that our forefathers fought and died for. Stand up for your birthright, guys. And don't promote people or vote for people or back people or fund people running for political office who won't stand up for your birthright. Stand strong, be well. See you next time.